So you must be bored. Oops, I broke it. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome once again. Yo, this one is insanity. Beyond insanity. All right, this is where I am right now. Loom, where are you? I don't freaking know. What the heck is going on inside here? There's construction going on. Some beautiful homes in the back right there. I basically took the bus to not even the last stop because I kept on going and I'm seeing like some luxurious homes. Not where I want to be. So I'm walking, I'm backtracking so I could get to, you might not see it on camera, but there's a bridge right there. And on the other side of that bridge and on this side of that bridge, some lovely beaches, man. So, and where there is a beach, there's a solo camp, man. What's it? Absolute juice. I just got me a bottle. Why do I need this bottle, man? I need water. So this bottle will probably help me if I could just get a water fountain. And that is what's happening. But you already read it from the title. All I gotta do now is just find me a gorgeous spot to set up. Woo! Yeah! Let's do this. Do this like a Brutus. I need me a water fountain. So this is it, man. I'm at the beach and I just have to find me a spot where I'm going to spend the night and just chill. I'm still a little too close to all those residential homes to the back of me. And yeah, I'm just going to walk the boardwalk, man. Let's find us a spot where we can spend the night. That's the game plan for now. And we'll see what develops. This is awesome, yo. So yeah, you probably can't see it from on camera, but there's a bridge right there. Came over that bridge, and on either side of the water, man, there's just beautiful spots to camp. And this spot right here, as much as that beach is very beautiful, but nah, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something a little more secluded. Oh, I think I just found me a water fountain. By golly George, I think I got it. How awesome is that? I needed a bottle because I didn't bring any water and whoa, that's fizzy. How fizzy that is. How do you guys drink this stuff? Out. Okay, this looks like it'll need about 79 washes. Alright, let's go again. Now we fill this up. I'm gonna use the cap to top it up. Loom, remember this moment. Remember it forever, bro. Because this is why you are freaking awesome. I got me some water. Look at that. All right. Let's continue on. This is where we are. I'm at the beach. I'm looking for a spot to spend the night because you already read it from the title. It's a solo camp mission, yo. And just got to find a spot that's comfortable, conducive. It's going to make it an amazing night. So stick around. I'm going to continue to search. And I'll see you in a bit. Still in search of the amazing sleep spot, and I came across this right here, man. We got some geese, some ducks. I don't think they're Canadian geese though. I don't know what type of geese they are. But I can't see crap. Of course, I chose an amazing day to come do a solo camp. At the beach. Now I know what you're thinking. Doom! Like, yo, isn't it cold, miserable, and gray outside? No! It's awesome! Yo, this is the best weather right now. Holy heck. It's refreshing. It's gonna make for an amazing sleep. And look at where I am and look at how beautiful this is, man. Tell me this isn't awesome. Tell me it isn't amazing. You can't, because it is. While I walk through this area and prepare to have the most amazing time, we're gonna listen to the musical styling of an amazing band. They're called New Thousand. We got Go Alan Go on the drums. And we got my homeboy Adrian. Adrian, thanks, man. You know what it is. Thanks for the the tip off. That's where I am right now. These guys are amazing. They're a two-man band. About to cross the street. Check out New Thousand. We're going to incorporate some of the music into my videos on this particular concrete venture. Let me know what you think, man. I'm curious to hear the feedback because I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know how it's going to sound. But the moment I heard these guys, I knew something amazing was going to happen. So check out the clip of when I first came across these guys. And let's listen to some music from New Thousand. And let's get to a spot where I can do this solo camp. Nothing to be upset about. What? Let's go! So I've been listening to this band for over half an hour now, and these guys are jamming, they're doing their thing. Building music on the spot. Now, my aim is actually to get downtown to the water's edge, and if I stay here, that might not happen. So I'm going to keep it moving, but I'm going to find a way to incorporate this music into the video because these guys have been holding the crowd, man. People who have been just walking, doing their thing, just stop, and they're listening, they're paying attention because it's really captivating. These guys are talented, man. That's just raw talent. Maybe not raw, maybe these guys are professionals, I don't know. But they're jamming and the music is awesome. Alright, he's getting the crowd hyped up. He's getting the crowd hyped up. Wants more money in the bucket. They deserve it. Yeah man, made it to the beach. And I'm not the only one here, man. We got some fisher folk right down there. You can see one of them. The bridge to my back. Huge birdies on the beach. And why am I going this way? I don't freaking know. That's not the way I want to go. I want to go back the other way. But yeah, I guess get to see different angles of the spot where I'm at. But it's good to see that there are other folks here, because I don't want to be breaking any laws. Wink, wink. For sure, I'm not going swimming on this one. That would be insane to do so. As I look up ahead, that looks like a dead end. So, as I said, perfect day for an adventure like this. All I got to do right now is find a spot to set up camp and continue on with the adventure. Awesome. Oh, shucks. He got snagged. Alright, he got it. Awesome. Alright, let's go to the other side, yo. Look at that beautiful sky. I can't tell what that is out there. It looks like a cruise ship. But I'm at the beach. And I'm about to go on a camp with super gray clouds and a slight crispy chill, some of the funkiest water you don't ever want to touch. And I am loving every moment of it. This bird has something in its mouth. What is that, a crab? This is definitely not an area you want to walk barefoot. Currently, I am looking for the most conducive spot to set up for a camp. We're going to head all the way around to that point. Let's see what's around that corner. A couple of minutes ago, I was right there walking that bridge. And now, I am walking along glass bottles. Yep. This is where I am, folks. Enjoying life to the fullest. Looking for a spot to crash for the night. Walking along the shoreline. Smells like diesel, man. Strong smell of diesel. All of these were islands for piers, but no longer there. Tire. I don't know what that thing is. Another thing I need to take into consideration is the tide. Currently, you have this level, that level, that level, another level there, shallow patch there, indicates that the tide is low. When I look back at the pilings, these guys definitely got underwater. So I need to make sure that wherever I set up camp for the night, I'm not going to get flooded. So like that shallow patch right there, no. Don't want to be setting up right there. So you see like this piling right here, that definitely sits underwater. Tide is extremely low, and I don't know what time it's going to get high. So I need to make sure that wherever I set up has to be up in solid ground. Billions of people in the world, and I'm the only one here, except for the fishermen in the back. Glass bottles everywhere. So happy I got these solid shoes, because flip-flops, sandals, maybe even sneakers wouldn't cut it at all. saw the snake. Jake the Snake Roberts. So where I'm walking currently definitely sits below the tide line. This entire area, I could tell, is normally covered in water, but the tide is all the way back. You can see another fisher folk down this way. Oh man, I would love to set up like right here, honestly. That would be awesome, but it would also be stupid. All right, so based on what I see, man, there ain't no place to set up camp unless I set up right below that tree, or I have to go up into the bushes to see what it looks like. Let's go explore a little bit. Would have been awesome to set up camp right here as well, but unfortunately, there's no way to really set up, is there? So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to push my way up into the bushes. So you can see the tide comes up this way, surrounds the coastline. All right, so I gotta figure this out. Current time, 5 p.m. Though it's very gray, very overcast, I can tell it's sort of getting dark, and I definitely want to have a spot set up before it gets dark. So let's find a spot. In the meantime, Adrian, Go Island Go. You guys are rocking it. Hey, let me know what you think about, incorporating, the musical genius of Alan and Adrian, aka New Thousand, into this video, because I'm thinking of doing it a lot more because I really enjoy their style of play and it inspires me. All right, so let me go find a spot to chill for the night. I will see you when I've found one and we'll continue the adventure. Yo, find a spot. Someone walking along there. I don't think that person is a threat, but I can never be too sure. So I'm gonna let them pass by before I actually begin setting up. Yeah, I was thinking of possibly setting up somewhere in here, but that is not looking too possible. If I had a machete or something, I could have cleared off an area right there and set up, but whatever, man, it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's continue on with the music. I'm still searching. I'll see you in a bit. Find a spot. setup complete. This thing is gonna get a test, man. Test for its money, because 1 for temperature, 2 for rain, and 3 for the amazing view in the morrow. Yep, in the morning I'm looking for the most amazing, spectacular view. Sunrise, supposed to come up this way. Hopefully it's not cloudy. And sunset this way. Completely missed it because, again, clouds. But I don't mind. I get the ocean. And let's see, concerns, the tide. So I could see here, based on some of the debris, the tide line does come exactly where I've set up for camp. And I am actually monitoring right now because there's quite a bit of movement. So there's a possibility that the tide is coming in. And if it continues to come up, it's going to ride directly to my home for the night. So tide, you better chill out. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that this wave action right here is from a boat that went past, because if the tide is actually coming up, it means I'll be sleeping with my 1 eye, both eyes, 3 eyes, 7 eyes open, because I don't want that water to come up exactly where I am for the night. But still, man, what the heck is there to complain about? Absolutely nothing. Man, there's so many old school bottles right here. So this right here was actually a garbage dump. So further in was actually a garbage dump, and as the water comes in, washes everything away. It exposes all the trash, hence all the bottles. Whew, it's supposed to be cold. Honestly, I'm not feeling very cold right now, but I know how I can make myself get warmer. I need a cup of tea. So let's go back home. Let's get some tea. Woo. Yo, I am indoors. What the heck? And I've got my hot tie. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be. See that steam? Temperature has dropped. But I am warm and cozy, and I'm drinking some hot tea right now. The tide has definitely come up, and outside I can hear the clankety clanking of the bottles, because that means all the bottles that were on that line right there, they're now don't know if you could hear it, but it's very loud. It's drizzling, not very heavy, just light tap taps. But man, I'm comfortable, I'm cozy, and yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Current time, I've got 6:25, and there's a little bit of light out, but not that much. But the temperature has definitely dropped, man, and this tea is hitting the spit out. So I get to test this tent to see how well it, keeps me warm, and also if it keeps the water away, because the way this tent is set up, unlike my other tent, is this is all net. So on a very sunny, warm, beautiful day by the beach, which I will be taking this tent, I wouldn't need the top. But right now, the top is definitely needed. So it has a separate canopy to throw over, and I did just that. I'm comfortable, I'm warm, I've got tea, and pretty much nothing else to do or record right now. So I'm going to switch up the light, take some time to chill, meditation, prayer, and I will see you when I see you. If anything awesome pops up, I will definitely turn the camera on. If not, I will see you in the morning. And you got airplanes, you got cars on the bridge, you got the bottles, you got the tippity taps of so many sounds. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Let me enjoy this tea. Peace. Whoa, that was an interesting night. What time is it? 8:23. Oh my goodness. A pretty good sleep though. Oh, good morning. Let me see, where do I start? Alright, let's start with the tent. This is an interesting tent, and it's actually the first time I'm using this tent. So I set this up. It was dark but bright enough, and I'm only now taking a glimpse of how this thing is really situated. Alright, so let's do the walk around. Alright, so what I didn't realize was all of this was net. Well, I kind of knew that it was, but I'm seeing it for myself, so I'm understanding it. So this is all net, alright? All net, everything round, all net, all net, all net. And if you look through here, alright, you start to see the outside. The reason why I'm saying that is I'm starting to realize that a lot of the cold air was actually coming in, but I didn't feel it much, honestly, because thanks to this is Wilkins. I've got a sleeping bag, and this covering right here, you can see how the water droplets just sit on there. So I didn't get any water come in. Shoes are right here, nice and dry. Got the rest of my tea. This has cute little storage pocket right here. That one is empty. On this side, another storage pocket. Hey, gotta keep that mouth clean. And a few storage items here. This is for the stove. And this is for the tent. This is kind of damp. I don't know why. Could just be the cold there, I guess. And yeah. So let's take our first peek outside, and this zipper. Ooh. So this one, you gotta peep outside, but through the net. And I'm gonna give you a story when we get outside, but this is insane. Alright, so we're gonna zip up this net. Zipper, 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 zipper. And we want to get on the outside. So we got another set of zippers right here. That's gonna take us to the outside. And we got a bottom one that takes us to the outside. And now, let me shake this off. Yeah, man, now we're on the outside. And the one thing that I was really concerned about was the tide. And as you can see, wait, this is the tent and this is the tide line. And if you remember yesterday, all of this brush right here was pretty much above ground, no water in this area. And that over there was not an island. It's definitely an island right now. Now that's not even the thing, because the water line is right there. So the water actually came up this close. I mean, that's less than 2 meters right there. Yo, the tide went down about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and that's when I actually started to sleep. Before that, nope, I couldn't sleep. And remember, I got to bed about 20 after 6 or thereabout. Couldn't fall asleep because I kept paying attention, and I was so nervous that the tide was just gonna come up and wash me in. But when it went down between 9:30, 10 o'clock, I was more comfortable, went right to bed. Yeah, man, I made it. This is awesome. So, game plan for now is to do a little exploring. I'm seeing something right over there I want to go check out. Whoa. Alright, so game plan, gonna do a little bit of exploring and prepare some chow. Yep. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. Alrighty. Yo, I don't know. See where the water line is right now? Looks like the tide is still coming up. I don't know. Anyways, let's go explore, man. Let's go explore. I really wanted to go explore right now, but it appears the tide is coming up, and man, I picked a great time to get out of bed because this tent might be washed away. So I'm going to disassemble this tent right now, and yeah, then we can go for a walk around, because holy heck, it's getting really close. Alright, so I'm gonna do this, take care of this, and I'll see you in a bit. Tent away! All right, so I decided to take it back to the beginning. The bridge to the back of me, man, you can see the smog is covering the top of that bridge. I did not experience that yesterday. It's very overcast. Last night was actually a full moon, but couldn't see it. And high tide is definitely here. I was just told by a fisher guy right there that low tide is at 3 p.m. So I'm just thinking if I should stick around for that. But that's plenty of time to explore. And the good thing is I got food to eat. Well, I got to prepare the food, so I got to cook. So, you know, it's going to be an amazing day, man. What more could you ask for? Look at that. To the back of me. The glorious trees. We have greens, we have yellows, we have oranges, we have reds, we've got browns. And then to this side, we've got the beautiful water. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Ski! This spot I remember so very well. I remember thinking to myself, this might be slippery walking across here, but now it's all in the water, man. I walked way below there. That is pretty cool. Yo, I am so blessed to be living this life that I'm living. My life is awesome. I take none of it for granted. I am very grateful to be living the way I'm living, to choose the lifestyle that I've chosen, the opportunities that have been afforded to me, the life that has chose me. I don't think I chose it because, man, this is unspeakable right now. Unbelievable. If anyone had told me, Loom, this year, 2023, my life would have been this amazing, this awesome, I wouldn't have doubted it, but I would not have thought that, man, this is what I would be doing. Oh, this is crazy, yo. I just take a moment to enjoy this. You might not understand this, but to the back of me, there's a crazy city where it's just mad busy. Everything is a rush. Go, go, go. People are stressed out getting to work. And on this side, I counted what? 2 people fishing, and then there's Loom. This is insane. Standing right near the water where I walked through quite easily yesterday, and now water's come up, bringing the tide. So to the best of my knowledge, this was a garbage dump. And there is so much trash around the place, man. Red Bull, what's that? Eating container, floor mat. I mean, there's so much trash. And thinking I would love to do a cleanup, but it's gonna take me forever. And I honestly didn't walk with any garbage bags. Because there's so much trash. So I'm heading back to camp. Well, I've dismantled camp because I could tell the tide was coming up a lot higher. Hopefully it doesn't get higher than that because I want to be able to use the sand area where I'm going to prepare my meal. And look at that, the bridge is getting covered by smog right now. It's the perfect temperature right now. Crispy cool, not cold at all, and definitely not warm. So yeah, the bridge. I got a story to tell you about the bridge, man. Last night's sleep, let's talk about that. First of all, I did sleep extremely well. But for the most part, it was a bit nerve-wracking. Throughout the night, I kept paying attention to the tide, and I can tell that the tide was going to get higher. So I had to keep, getting up, unzip, look out the tent to make sure that I could see what was going on outside because I could tell that water was going to come up, and it did. What is this? This is cool. All right, let's stay on course. Let's stay on point. The bridge is getting even more foggy. So yeah, there was that. And there was also the fact that, so to the right, we got the airport. To the left, got the bridge. Man, there was so much noise. From the cars going across that bridge to that metal road thingy and brrr, that constant humming. And then you had the planes taking off, landing. And I didn't hear any boats, but that was a challenge. And I'm standing here because I'm seeing this and I'm like, so what is that? Something right there. Fish? Oh yeah, fish. All right, so yeah, we're going in here, man. Let's go, let's go. So yeah, that kept me up for quite some time. It was so difficult to fall asleep, but once I realized that the tide was receding, where the heck am I? Looks like some Children of the Corn type of flick. Yo, I don't know where I am right now, but yeah, to trek through there, all that stuff is wet, pants are gonna get wet. That ain't happening. So let's get back to the beach. To the beach! So yeah, that was a little difficult falling asleep, but yeah, once the tide receded and I felt safe, I was out. And you wanna hear something funny? You know I love my time lapses, right? My sunrise time lapse is still going on as I speak, and I'm sure when I start running that sunrise time lapse, you will soon understand why I stress on the when. When I run that sunrise time lapse, you'll see me walking along this beach. But there's something funny that happened. It's funny now. It'll be funny later. It is funny. Whoa! Amazing. A bit of a roadblock. That looks like a mattress. Oh boy. Got all the trash. I just want to highlight that as much as I'm having fun walking around, enjoying the atmosphere, the temperature, the water, the fauna, the flora, it does dampen the mood when I come across stuff like this, man. The trash, plastics, the cans, rubbers, and all this stuff. People, please remember to dispose of your garbage, your trash, your refuse responsibly. Don't leave it lying around. I'm not always going to be around to pick up after you, and we only got one planet, one world, one earth. Let's keep it clean, man. That's all. It's not that difficult. Let's just keep it clean. You would remember yesterday I found one of these. Yeah. I've been finding them along the beach on my way up, and this one is a lot bigger than the one I saw yesterday. Wait till you see this. Let's go down this way. So I told you I've been finding this stuff all over the beach, man. Look at this. Look at the size of this monster. Got the legs, still everything in there. This is so wacky. This is a monster. But I still think this is small. I saw a bigger one further along the beach. So let's keep walking. Man, I'm just here to explore. I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for everybody because I am blessed. And I am just so freaking blessed. Woo. So many of these laying around. Look at the size of this guy. This thing is bigger than my head, yo. Okie dokie. So I'm back at base camp and the fog hasn't lifted. The tide hasn't receded, but it's still a glorious, beautiful, amazing day. This is where the tent was, right here. I'm so happy I took it off. I'm so happy I got up in time. But it's time to put some food in the belly. So I'm going to prepare some chow right here, right now. Yo, what more could you ask for, yo? This is living right here. This is what life should be about. Go out, explore, see your surroundings, live life, love, be happy, laugh, and just take time to chill. All right, time to prepare some food. Let's go set up the stove. I'll see you in the kitchen. Woo! Do you see that? No, you don't, right? Because the bridge is completely gone. Wow, that is some smog. That would be fun to walk across right now. But got other stuff to do. Okay, dookie. We're about to prepare some chow, man. And here's how it's gonna go down. Need to make a fire. Need some water. Need something to put the water in because the water needs to be boiled. This is a tea bag from yesterday. I don't want to litter, so I'm gonna put this right in here. It was sour sauce. Yummy. Dispose of that when I get to a proper bin. So let's get this fire lit. I got the burner, I got my fuel. And then you open up the burners like this, so that sits right on top. Gonna place this right here, make sure it's sunk in so it doesn't tip over. So right now this thing is so damp, man, it's not even starting up. Let's go, baby, let's go, let's go. You got this. This thing is so wet, man, dang. Come on, you got this, Yosies. Come on, you got this. So just let the heat kind of dry off all the moisture, because this thing seems to have developed quite a bit of moisture. I'll dispose of this when I get to a proper bin. So while this water comes to a boil and it's starting to heat up, man, that thing is fast. On the menu today, we got banana au green. We got a little leftover pumpkin. Got some cauliflower and broccoli. Yeah, almost forgot what that was. Potato au sweet. Potato au plain. A little bit of garlic and a little bit of onion. Kaboom! That's gonna be my meal. Oh, and I also have some leftover wild rice, and in there I have a lime which I'm going to squeeze to give it a little bit of a zest. That is going to be the meal. Let's get to prepping. The tide has actually changed. Since I've been cooking, it's now moving to the west. You can see a lot more of the reeds right there, whatever type of grass that is. And I can see the water has receded quite a bit. And this thing, I remember, was not exposed earlier, and it is exposed now, whatever the heck that is. So that means we're about to enter low tide. Fingers crossed. I say fingers crossed because, man, listen. Remember earlier I said there's something that's haha funny, but not funny now, but eventually I'll laugh about it. On that island right here, I've got a camera actually filming the sunrise time lapse. Camera, I'll be with you. What was supposed to be a sunrise time lapse, but as you can see, there is nothing to see on this side. I can't see the bridge. I can barely make out the point that I just walked around to come back here. At some point in time, I heard a big splash while I was sleeping. After setting up the camera, I looked out the tent and the water was pretty much, yeah, as high as it is right now. It wasn't all the way up to the tent. There was no worries at that time, but then it started to get closer and closer and closer. Eventually I was like, all right, you know what, let's just pack up and get this thing out of here. Did that at the right time. Now, yeah, the tide is definitely heading back. As soon as it does, I'm gonna head across, get that camera. I wasn't the only one up early. There was also a bird, man. That was so spectacular to witness. There was a bird fishing this morning. So that thing was swimming on the surface, would dive, and I would think it would be in this spot, but it would end up in another spot. So it actually swam for quite a distance, held its breath for quite a long time. And that was also spectacular to watch. Man, it's been amazing. Absolutely no complaints. Look at this, man. What is that? Well, one, the trash. That's the only damper. The garbage, the trash. Ugh. And speaking of which, folks, anytime you're spending time outdoors, anywhere, not even outdoors, anywhere, please remember, dispose of your stuff. I said that already. Still can't get back across. So I'm pretty much stuck here until the tide recedes so that I can go across to get that camera. Yep, so gonna head back to camp, check on my food's progress, because I am starving. What is that? That's something swimming on the... Yo, there's something swimming out there. What is that? Okay, wait a minute. It never occurred to me that I would be sitting here near the water's edge, waiting for the tide to go down so I can go across to this island to pick up a camera which is currently, hopefully, still recording a sunrise time lapse which never took place because fog decided to blanket the entire land. But I'm not even upset because, yo, I've got my meal prepared. I'm reading an amazing book. I'm looking at ducks and geese and there's something, I think it might still be on that island. And I'm feeling so refreshed, rejuvenated. My mind is a blank slate once again. Yo, this is how it should be every day. If you've never experienced anything like this before and you're viewing this video, you're missing out. You need to go out and explore. Seriously, trust me. I am extremely grateful for having these experiences because they've taught me so much throughout my lifetime. I remember when I decided that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to wake up and see sights like this, the geese flying away. I recall the moment when I decided this is what I want to do. Go out and explore, see my surroundings, see the world, see nature, to be able to sleep and be one with nature, take me away from my element, take me away from my comfort zone. I knew it was something that I couldn't do alone. I knew this decision needed more than just me believing in myself, believing in it, trusting that I could do it and do it successfully. And I started to pray about it. I started to speak about it. I started to speak it into existence. And the universe has listened, and the universe has answered my call, and my prayers have been answered. You can't teach this mindset. This is something one has to believe deep in their soul. Hello, how are you? Awesome. Thank you very much. By simply changing my mindset, I continue to find my answers. And I've been blessed with the ability to share my spiritual experiences with you. But these lessons weren't learned the easy way. They were learned the hard way. Trial and error. Being chastised, being cast aside, being considered an outcast. But I knew this is what I wanted. I knew this is what would work for me. And I continue to push through. I am so grateful and privileged to be living such a peaceful, positive, tranquil life, man. Let me tell you. I am blessed beyond blessings. I am blessed. I've got food, I've got health, and I've got peace of mind. Give praises unto the Most High. Always. The universe has been great to me. So the tide continues to push back. Yo, I don't even know, man. This is so, I can't even explain right now. Like, I am at a loss for words. This camera sitting over there, I just pray that this thing is still on and filming all of this, because to see that water just recede so that I can get across to pick up that camera. I only hope that it goes as low as it was yesterday, because if it doesn't, I haven't figured out the answer to that problem. But only solution is to either walk in with my shoes and get my feet wet, or take my shoes off, walk in barefoot, pick up the camera. I mean, that's easy. Easier said than done, right? Because that water must be frigid, and there's lots of broken bottles and garbage in that water as well, so I have to be extremely careful. Once that is done, the game plan is to walk around the point and continue back this way, just walk the coastline. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan that I have for now. It would have been awesome to walk that bridge with all the fog, but nah, I gotta continue on. My life is awesome, yo. I'm gonna continue to read this amazing book. Thank you, Miss Wilkins. Shout out to Miss Wilkins. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to Go Island Go. Shout out to you thousand for providing the musical backdrop for this amazing video. I'm excited to see how this video turns out, because remember, I haven't seen this yet. I'm still filming. I haven't gone through the editing process, but in my mind, I think it's gonna turn out fantastic. All right, yo, I'm gonna continue to read this book. Gonna take some time for meditation. I've done some praying earlier. I could pray again. You know what? I'm gonna pray again. Continue to read this book. Take some time for meditation. Bust up this meal. And then, yeah, wait for the camera. I'll see you in a bit. Yo, this is epic in so many ways. Listen, number one, I am so happy I didn't take on the decision to take my shoes off and walk through here barefoot, protecting my shoes because they will get wet, and leaving my feet exposed to get to the island to pick up that camera, because the amount of broken glass that I'm seeing right here, yeah, I would have been going to the ER for sure. And even, whoa, take a look at this. There was no way I would be able to see this thing underwater, man. Wow. As the plane flies above. So currently I still can't get to the quote-unquote island. I'm so close, man. The camera is right there, I can see it. But there's just this little channel right here that if I go in, my shoes, as awesome as they are, definitely gonna get wet. I mean, I could do that and then go across and then come back. I mean, these shoes, I can put them to the test. I just spoke to a young lady over here and she said that the tide is still going out and it's gonna be coming back in at 3 or 4 o'clock. So that's roughly 2 hours from now. I heard the camera go off, so it was filming up until 30 minutes ago. So I still got 12 noon up on there. Look at how this place looks right now. Pretty much how it was last night. I mean, there was less water in this area right here, but this is how it was when I got up this morning and came to put the camera up here. It was very low. This wasn't even here. There was just like a trickle of water right there. But right now, I guess I could probably jump right there and then go across. Man, I'm gonna go for it. Because I know she said that the current is still going back out, but wow. If I miss this window right here, I might have to wait till tomorrow to get this camera. I'm gonna give it 15 more minutes and then I'm going, man. I am going. Whatever it is, I'm gonna make it across. I think I found a window right there. Can do this. Can do this and that. All right, so this is the point of no return. If I get stuck here, I'll be on the 12 o'clock news for sure. Holy heck. I didn't think. Woo! Yo, Mr. Bird, you gonna help me out if I get stuck? Yo, let me grab the camera and stop lollygagging, Loom. That's why I keep telling you, man. I am grateful for every single opportunity bestowed onto me. I am blessed, yo. And there it is. Mwah. This is amazing. I didn't get to explore it yesterday. Let's take a quick look around. I don't know what this red flower, this rope, lots of trash. Wow. So I imagine maybe the tide gets above this sometimes and deposits all this trash. Looking for treasure. I don't know what they're doing over there. The campsite right there below that tree, and now it's clear for me to cross. I got an hour and a half to get my butt off this island. Wow, that is pretty cool. My game plan, I'm gonna walk to the end right there. I don't know what's gonna be there, and if it's possible to continue walking from the end point all the way around, I would love to get right over there. If I don't, it's all good. But let's continue to explore, man. Let's get our butts off this island before I get stuck. What a mad adventure this was. See where I'm standing right now? I'm standing in the tide zone. Don't camp in the tide zone, ever. I remember when I came in yesterday, there was a beautiful patch right there. And I was like, yo, I could set up the tent right there. But being the experienced human being that I am, I noticed the different levels. And that indicated to me that the tide moves a lot here. And there's not much reading to do when it comes to the levels. You could never tell that the tide was all the way up below this tree where I set up camp. But I'm so thankful I didn't set up down this way and I set up that way, because that was the best spot, honestly. The corner was totally covered with water. The back there, the water came all the way up, but this area, the universe was with me. I'm blessed. The Most High loves me, so I didn't get touched by the water. And I got my camera. Oh man, I got a little bit of a time lapse of the water heading back out, so why don't you check that out? And I'm gonna head around the corner. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, by the way, check this out. Always leave your surroundings exactly how you found it, or even better than you found it. Not only that, but double check, make sure you don't forget anything. So I'm gonna head around the corner. I have a little bit of a time lapse of the water heading back. Check that out, and I'll see you in a bit. Water away! Woo! I'm back on the island to say my final goodbyes. And exactly 1 hour, 45 minutes, the water is going to come back, and yeah, I don't want to be stuck here. But I'm not going to be here for long. I'm just here to say, this is the moment that I've been waiting for. I want to see what this camera picked up on that time lapse. So no sunrise. Maybe it would have caught the water coming up. I don't know. So that's what I want to see. I'm going to run that right now while I make my way to this point. I don't know what to be on that point. Hopefully I can get to continue walking around this way. If not, I got to circle back and walk this way. Boring. Check out the time lapse. I will see you in a bit. Boom.
listening to the sounds of New Thousand. What's the name? New Thousand. It's new like New York. Thousand spelled out on Instagram. Please follow. Let's try to do this again. What do you say?
This guy's tip was conditional on one more song, so let's go.
2 more. 2 more.
That would be good.
9 more songs.
Alright, this is the only cover we do. It's a special mashup.
Been walking for 20 minutes now, and I'm now coming to this marina with an exit this way. I could see cars, I could see the highway through there, so hopefully I can make my way through there. Having said that, man, this was an adventure, and it was awesome! 2 takeaways. 1, don't walk barefoot if you can't see where you're going. And 2, don't camp in the tidal zone. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know what to do, man. Please hit the like button down below. Also, feel free to let me know what you think. If this is something you would have done, what would you have done differently? And just share your thoughts and any questions you may have. And it's bird fishing and whoa. I'm getting sidetracked. The point is, feel free to share this video, share this link with any and everyone who can benefit, because I know many people can benefit by watching this. Hopefully, it's going to inspire others to aspire. For clips that didn't make this video, you can definitely find them on my Instagram page as BIGGLUM, just like it says down below. And folks, you know what it is, feel free to subscribe. It's all good if you do, it's all good if you don't, but if you don't, you'll be missing out on whatever I get up to next. And half of the time, I don't even know what I'm going to get up to next, so be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when the next video is going to be released, because I'm looking at 1 video a week. That's my challenge to myself, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. Oh, man. Also, let me know what you think of the musical stylings included in this video. New Thousand, shout out to Go Island Go, shout out to Adrian, thanks again. Folks, that's it for now. You know what it is. As always, get control of your body. Make time for your mind. Love yourself first, so you can love others. Until the next time. Peace.
Richard on the violin.